Hi friends, welcome back. I hope all you are well. Today we will discuss about CloudFront and edge locations. Very important session today's is. And previously we had discussed about few interviewer questions related to the CloudFront. But in this session we will mainly focus on CloudFront and edge locations. What are CloudFront concept, right? What is edge locations? How many edge locations does AWS have? And what is the difference between CloudFront and edge locations and why this concept is necessary. Uh, what is the purpose of cl- cloud front coming in picture? So all these questions we will try to discuss, and I will provide you the best suitable answers for the same. These questions are interviews based, so you can take the benefits. Let's begin the session without delay. So first question is what is CloudFront? Why this is much important for AWS Cloud? How is it differ from edge locations? Yes, if we can see here, there are three questions involved. First one is what is CloudFront, right? Why this is much important for AWS Cloud? And third is what is the difference between edge locations and CloudFront? So as we know that the data delivery, which is a content delivery network, who is a carrier of data between locations. So CloudFront is a data carrier, or we can say content delivery network between locations, which is called a CloudFront. For example, we had initiated a request, right? So who will be the carrier of that particular data? Who brings the data from all the original servers to us? That is called the CloudFront. So CloudFront is very popular because it offers quick data speed, low latency, and minimal cost. So these are the benefits. So that's why I mean CloudFront is very important for cloud because of its low latency, right? Very quick data speed carrier and minimal cost they have. AWS Cloud is globally distributed carrier network who is responsible for securely transferring the data securely, like software, like SDKs. SDKs, software development kits, generally used for developers, like libraries and whatever are the tools does developers require, called as SDKs, called as software development kit. Videos, images, etc., with very high speed containers. So this is the benefit of AWS Cloud. So this slide is tells about the CloudFront and why this is so much important for AWS. Coming to the next slide. In next slide, we will discuss about how is it differ from edge locations. So guys, CloudFront is responsible to cache your content in edge locations, ideally for 24 hours, right? And content removed automatically after this and reconnect with original servers to take the updated data back from original servers. Edge locations refers the areas where cache server deployed. Yes, guys, from here edge locations definition is there. So edge locations refers the areas where cache servers deployed. Example, Mumbai, Delhi, or any other big cities. However, CloudFront is the data carrier, as we had discussed in the last slide. AWS has deployed over more than 400 edge locations over more than 90 cities. So guys, the basic difference between CloudFront and edge locations is, see, CloudFront is a data carrier, right? Uh, it is responsible to transfer the data from one location to another. However, edge locations are the areas, right, where cache servers are deployed. So this is the difference between. Coming to the next slide. If you are a cloud specialist trying to open a web page whose latency is more, however, you have good internet speed, what are the main causes and you will not what are the main causes and how will you reduce the latency? Yes. So guys, one more thing, internet is like a drop in an ocean in surfing a web page. If we talk about the internet, it may or may not be the cause of latency, because considering the server is located in California or any other reasons, and there are n numbers of network involved in between, who may be the reason of dealing, right? Because the place where server is there, which is far away from here, so multiple networks are involved if uh, if we are trying to serve the page. So to reduce the latency, we will use the edge locations or cache server memory worldwide, which is more efficient as compared to the deploying the servers. This is the main reason. Coming to the next slide. Considering the same scenario as in previous question, can we deploy one server in every major country to reduce the latency? Users request will directly cater from the local server instead of going to the original server. It's not recommended to deploy the server in every major cities because of the two main reasons. Because it is not possible to deploy every server in each country because the data synchronization issues, right? Because you know the world is I mean having more distances, so the time zones is actually different. If we can deploy the one server in Asia, right, one server in Europe, and another server in the US, so because of the time zone issues, the data synchronization issue will be there, right? Data replication is directly proportional to the geo distance. If our geo distance is more, then there will be issues in the data replication between servers. And the second main reason is the cost charge, right? So these are the two main reasons where AWS is not recommended to deploy single servers in each countries. Coming to the next slide. Can you explain cloud front edge locations workflow and how these edge locations are reducing the latency of traffic? So AWS has deployed, around more than 400 cloud front edge locations or cache memory stations. When users actually initiate the request, it first goes to nearby edge cache servers, and then these cache servers provide the queries of answers. Means the users don't have to go the original servers to serve because they are receiving the answers from the local edge locations, which reduces the latency. That is the main reason. Coming to the next slide, what happens if a cloud front cache servers having old data, right? User must be getting old data because request they are catering from the edge locations, right? How will you streamline the same so that user will get the updated data as it is in the original servers? So CloudFront edge locations cache servers will store the data in cache for 24 hours only, and then data will be deleted automatically, and then server will reconnect with the original servers on the next day and get the newly updated data from the original server so that it can able to cater to the user's request. This concept reduces the latency and the traffic load on the original servers with the cost efficient